I bet you nobody knows what that means. Nobody. Not one person who owns this car knows what carbon core means. The car weighs 2.5 tons. Come on. As if a little carbon fiber is going to make a difference to the weight of the thing. Alright, I'm driving around now in a brand new 2019 750 Li. And let's see how this compares to my very old, oh my god, the seatbelt is pulling me back into the seat right now, to my relatively very old 760 Li with V12. So this has got a twin turbo V8 that on paper is a little bit faster than my V12 naturally aspirated. So let's see how that translates into real world driving. My initial reaction, first moment behind the wheel, is that the throttle pedal and everything is far more removed from the road, and I guess plush would be the word, than my 760 is. Well, I'm supposed to make a left here. Everything you do here feels removed, where my old 760 I can still feel the road. It's certainly nice and peppy though. Feels good to drive. It's fun, soft ride, and I'm in sport mode, so probably you can get even softer. Am I in sport mode? Wait, yeah. And where am I supposed to drive? GPS. I don't know how to use the GPS. It is a very linear throttle pedal, which not all BMWs have, which is nice. Feels good when you hit the throttle. Let's mash it. There we go. Ooh, that feels good. How do I follow this GPS? I don't know where it's sending me. Where the heck is it sending me? I'm gonna follow them because they're driving pretty quick.
Reach your next destination in 700
Oh, that is 60 miles an hour already. Holy cow. This thing is quick.
You have reached your next destination.
No, I haven't. I don't know how to go where I'm going. Wow, this is a really quick car. That's 106. Good brakes too. Mind you, this is a closed track. Whoa, this thing is quick.
You will reach your next destination in 700 feet.
Okay, this is a closed track, but that sign,
your next destination.
That sign just said 25 miles per hour, so I was quadrupling the speed limit if it wasn't a closed track. I have absolutely no idea where I'm going or how to follow the GPS. Now this guy in this M240, he drives like he's just not even watching where everybody else is, so I'm keeping my distance. He must be like a teenager behind the wheel of that thing the way he's driving. I have no idea where I'm going or supposed to go. I might just keep their 7 Series and call it a day. This thing is great. I gotta say, I'm enjoying it. Let's see if it lets me tail out a little bit. Nope, it doesn't. But it is fast.
You will reach your next destination in 1/4 of a mile. You have reached your next destination.
I don't know what this GPS is doing to me, but I'm enjoying driving the car, so I'm just gonna drive it around and come back and see where it takes me.
In 1/4 of a mile, bear right onto Route 120 South toward Clifton.
Oops.
Bear right.
Alright, I'm bearing right.
Prepare to bear right.
Okay, I'm no longer on a closed track, so I gotta go easy on this thing. Whatever I just did to the transmission, it didn't like
right
it.
Toward
Holy cow, this thing is
then
fast.
bear left. Bear right.
I'm not bearing right. I want to drive the car. Why are you trying to send me back? Oh, is that interesting? Okay.
Prepare to bear right.
I don't know what teddy bears you've been doing, but I'm not bearing right. I'm driving around a little bit. So.
Bear right.
Let's see. I have no idea where I'm going. Wow, this thing is fun to drive. Someone left the steering wheel heater on. This thing is 100 degrees. Steering wheel heater deactivated. There we go. What a fun car. I gotta say I'm a fan.
Exit right.
I wish you'd shut up. I don't know how to turn your voice control off.
In a half a mile, bear right toward I-95 South, Secaucus.
That reminds me of the Beastie Boys song. I went to Secaucus, parked the car into the lot. Took a whole damn hour just to find that spot.
Bear right.
Bear right to what? That's Kennedy Boulevard. That's Jersey City. Alright, I'll bear right.
In 800 feet, turn right
Shut
onto
up! You
Plaza
don't stop
Center.
talking. How do I mute you?
Turn right.
Can't, lady. There's a car there. How do I lower the volume?
Follow the road for a half a
There we
mile.
go.
Prepare to bear right.
So one of the things I'm noticing about this car that's very different than my old 760 is this is easy to drive. My old 760 is not at all. In fact, it's one of the most challenging cars to get used to that I've encountered. This car, you kind of just get in and drive it like it's any other car, like a Honda or something else, which is nice. It's definitely fun. It's a little less challenging, so it doesn't make it feel like you have a big accomplishment when you can handle the car, but it's telling me to go here. But it is a fun car to drive around. It handles beautifully. Is this here? This GPS is turn left. Okay. I honestly hate this GPS. I would rather be using my Android phone. I can't tell what that is. What is all that? It's just a mess. I don't know. The car I like, this GPS, I have no idea where I am. I'm supposed to take the car on a designated route. I didn't do that because I don't know where this thing is sending me. But I'm enjoying driving it around. It's nice too. It's got the Alcantara suede, the fake Alcantara suede. All the buttons and everything seem to be very similar to my old car, just rearranged differently. Like all the controls, everything. Like I don't have these paddles. I got buttons on mine, but on my old 760. But this is nice. Oh, does that do something? Oh, that zooms in. That's pretty neat. All right, if I could figure out how to put the massage seat on now, I'd be enjoying this even more. I don't know where the buttons are for it though. Let's try comfort mode for 2 seconds. See what that does. Whoa! This has adaptive steering wheel. Oh my god! It just got super squishy in comfort mode. Oh my god! This is like a Lincoln Continental now. I don't know if I like that though. I want sport mode back on. That's just too soft. So when you take a car for a test drive, the last thing you want to do is get stuck in traffic because you can't really enjoy it. But
Bear left.
bear left on the what? Oh, back on the Route 3 in that traffic. What happens if I just don't? Because I don't want to sit in that. Whoa, that's not better. I don't know what to do. Yeah. Lesser of evils. You know what? I'd rather just drive this thing around and not sit in the traffic. I know I got to bring it back soon, but yeah. How mad will they get at me if I just, keep the car for like an hour? Guys, if you do the ultimate driving experience and you keep their best car for way longer than the 14 minutes that they tell you to keep it, I wonder what's going to happen. I don't know, but I'm about to find out. Look at this traffic. What do you want from my life, man? I can't bring it back any faster. Oh, dear God. I don't know what they're going to do. This is the car with the longest waiting list for anyone to drive, literally. The waiting list was like an hour for everybody else. I happened to get there early and put my name on the list and then come back, so I didn't have the wait, but everybody else is probably eager to drive this thing. And, well, I kind of am hogging it all to myself. Not intentionally. I'm stuck in traffic. I don't mean to do that, but I am enjoying the drive, I gotta say. If I use my cell phone, it'll tell me how to avoid the traffic instead of sitting here. But this doesn't do that. Maybe it does. Maybe this is the fastest route, but it doesn't seem like it would be. I have absolutely no idea how to get back. I'm completely relying on the GPS. Alright, I'm not a fan of eco anything, So I'm going to put this car in eco mode just to see what it's like. But frankly, anyone who buys a 7 Series and puts it in eco mode needs their head examined, because this is not an eco car by any remote stretch of the imagination. Oh my gosh. Was that weird? It feels like I'm pulling somebody. It feels like you just hooked a trailer up and you got like 5 more tons of weight behind when you put it in eco mode. It barely goes anywhere. Eco mode, eco mode. I don't like this. Alright, try comfort again. So I don't know what comfort, standard, and comfort plus. What's plus? Extra comfort. Okay, plus is extra comfort. Let's see, extra comfort. Is this going to be like a Lincoln Town Car in extra comfort mode? Probably. The steering seems to center itself back by itself. Look at that. That is weird. Never driven a car that does that. Literally, you turn the wheel and it just immediately recenters. It's almost like it has a power motor assist that's doing that. It doesn't feel natural. Like normally cars will do that if you go somewhere, if you give it a little gas, but this, you just do that and it swings back. Man, is this car plush. The ride on this thing is literally like Lincoln Town Car. I mean, that's the best ride quality explanation when you're in comfort mode. It's soft, it's squishy, it swings back and forth like a boat. Oh, is that weird when it's in comfort plus? It literally swings back and forth like a boat. Rocks back and forth. Rock in it. Rock, rock, rock in it. The ride quality is definitely a lot softer than in my older 760. There's no question about it. In 13 years of making cars, BMW 7 Series has gotten a lot softer ride. Mine is not that plush, honestly, even in the comfort mode. In fact, I leave it in the comfort mode. The suspension is in the comfort mode on my 760, always, because the sport mode is just too harsh for New York City. I am enjoying this car too much to leave it in comfort mode. It's going to sport or sport plus. What's individual? Configure individual. Damping sport, transmission sport, seat support for dynamic driving, I guess everything. Okay. Individual, standard, I don't know. Does it still, let's see if in sport mode if it still does that boaty feel. Yeah, it does. Look at that. Rocks back and forth like a boat. Oh my god.
Bear left.
Bear left. So I'm not supposed to get off of this. Man, this thing does move. The strange thing is that in my 7 Series, the suspension is much more firm. I have it right now in the sport mode in the maximum firm setting, and if I do this, it swings back and forth like a boat in the water. That's weird. It's really not that tight of a suspension, which I think is a good thing, but a lot of drivers wouldn't. I happen to enjoy a soft ride. I mean, I'm coming from a Jaguar and the Cadillac before that, so I like this. I like the soft ride, but I can imagine most people want more firm than this. So if I were running BMW Ultimate Experience and some guy took my 750 and just didn't come back with it for like a really long time, what would I do? I don't know, but I'm about to find out, because I'm that guy who took the 750. I like this car, I have to admit. Driving this car is really quite nice. I love it. I gotta say, I wouldn't mind owning this car. This is definitely the most enjoyable car I've driven today at this BMW Ultimate Driving Experience. Unfortunately, I'm in traffic, but it is what it is. But I gotta say, I really like driving this. This is nice.
Bear right.
Alright, so the GPS just told me there's a bear on the right, told me to bear right. I'm gonna do that. I think it's trying to get me to return their car back. I don't really want to give this back. I honestly really enjoy driving this thing. But it's not mine, and eventually I got to give it back. It's supposed to be a 14-minute test drive. I've had it for like half an hour now, so I guess it's about time. But it is what it is. Some, good things got to come to an end. Let's see what it can do for 2 minutes.
Exit right.
It isn't faster than my old 760. That's the interesting thing. It feels slower. Not a lot slower, like a hair. It feels like my 760 could beat this thing in a drag race. My 760 certainly can out-handle it. on the turns. This drives like a luxury car, which is nice, but it doesn't grip the turns, the curves like the older cars. It is really nice to drive though. I love this. I really love this. Wait, bear right or left, lady? You just told me right and then left. Bear left? What am I supposed to do? You're not giving me good instruction.
Turn right toward Patterson Plank Road East.
I know this is Jersey. It's not the world's easiest place to navigate, but I hate this GPS. Turn right. Whoa, that's a last minute right turn. Boy, this thing handles beautifully. Wow. Come on, give me grip.
In 700 feet, turn right onto
Turn right, not here.
Plaza.
You know what? This is a good street to do a 0 to 60 run.
Turn right.
Stop. 0, flooring it. That's not very impressive. Oh, the traction control just went off. Wait, was I supposed to go there? Yes.
If possible, make a legal U-turn. If possible, make a legal U-turn. Legal U-turn.
Prepare to make a legal U-turn. It's a double yellow line.
If
Come on.
possible, make a legal U-turn.
I'm trying, lady. I'm trying. Here we go. Here's the spot. No through traffic. I wonder if this thing can do like a Dukes of Hazzard burnout. Wait for that car to pass that was there. But on this gravel, it should be fun to flip this thing around. Let's see if it'll do it after that car passes. Here we go. Now the traction control's going off. All right, let's do a 0 to 60 uphill in a 750i. Let's see. Ready, 0, and now flooring it. Not much is going on. I'm in sport mode. That's 60 right there. Whoa! And it just jumped almost to 70. Holy cow. Interesting power band. Like right off the line, it's really not quick. Like really, really not quick. My 760 would pound this thing.
700 feet,
But
turn left.
once it picks up the speed, oh, look at that, look at that, look at that. A baby raccoon. It's so cute.
Turn left.
Turn left, okay. Let's see if I can pop a really hard left on this thing. No, it won't let you. The traction control kills your fun. Wow, that is nice feel to it. I hope they don't kill me when I return this car. I've been driving a really long time. I really like this car.
Turn left.
God, is this a fun car to drive. Hands down, the 750 Li is my favorite BMW from the 2019 cars that I've driven today. Hands down, this is the most enjoyable car to drive. It's not even like a competition. I've driven like 6 cars today, maybe 7. This is way better than all of them. This is it.
You have reached your destination.
I hope they don't kill me when I return this car now. I might just kind of grab the GoPro and jump out of the car and run away because I've had this car for like twice as long and went twice as far as where I'm supposed to go. Oh well. I mean, in all fairness, the GPS led me wrong, but I like this car very much. And just like that, folks, this test drive is over.
Yo, 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 yo.